Hey, what's up, everybody? Just want to take a minute, come on, and introduce myself and introduce our church a little bit. My name is Dale. I am the associate minister here at Christ Family Christian Church. For those of you that don't know who we are a church plant of CCW or Christian Church in the Wildwood in Weeki Wachee, Florida. We don't actually have a location, so it's kind of weird. Um, eh, Being a church, we're still looking for a location. Let's just put it that way. So we are looking in Citrus County in the, I guess, southwestern part is where our plan is, but who knows what God's plans are. Even with this whole COVID lockdown was not our plan for sure. That was his plan. So just again, just wanted to pop on and introduce ourselves, and we are moving forward on some of these things. We are in a lot of ways maybe behind the eight ball on the technology side and the posts and whatnot, but that's okay. It's a slow process planting a church. So we're trying to do what we can to encourage our flock, and as well as any of you that may find us on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or our church website. If you're watching this on Facebook, you found us at facebook.com/CCW. Sorry, that's the old one. Whew. We are Christ Family, not CCW anymore. It's facebook.com/CFCC.church. That is also our website, CFCC.church. Hey, babe. My wife is watching from the other room. Cool. Um, our Instagram is also cfcc.church. If you're on Instagram, our youth group is also on there at cfcc.youth. And we can post the YouTube link a little bit later in the comments. That we haven't set up as a private domain or a private name, however you would call that on YouTube. I'm still trying to figure YouTube out. We don't have enough followers. We're not verified and all that. So, hey, go subscribe to YouTube and help us out with that. The other thing I wanted to do is just, pop on and encourage everybody. One of the other things that we're going to start doing, and for right now it'll be on Tuesdays, but we'll see how it goes, whether it's a live video like I'm doing now or it's just a posted video. We're going to start having some of the leaders of our church come on, and just share with you guys, whether it's a Bible verse, whether it's an encouragement, whether it's something that God is showing them. We're going to start doing that, like I said, at least now for Tuesdays. It just seems to be a good day. Once we get rolling, we have some other plans in place, but right now with this lockdown, we're going to kind of feel it out, see what the response is like, see how well the videos do, and your guys' feedback as well. So look for those on Tuesdays. Again, the time will vary, but we'll try to get it consistent for those of you that are following that want to watch. The other thing is just keep supporting us, keep sharing these videos, keep liking these videos or any of our stuff that we post. We want to build our online presence, but for that reason, we want to point people to Jesus, and that's what we're all about. Is pointing people to Jesus. Yeah, we're His vessels, and we're a church of however many in right now in Hernando County and coming to Citrus County. But ultimately, it's not about us. It's not about the building that we have or don't have or will have. It's about pointing people to Jesus, and that's our mission. So continue to share these, continue to support the church, and we appreciate all the love and support so far, and all the help and the input and the feedback. The other thing I really got, besides trying to encourage you guys, and I'm kind of fumbling here. It's been a while since I've done these live videos. I'm kind of out of practice, but I wanted to encourage everybody. I've been reading in my own personal reading time. I've been reading through Exodus, and I'm in the part in Exodus where the Egyptians have just been overcome by the Red Sea. The Israelites are now in the desert, and wandering for 40 days. And the other day, I think past the 40-day mark, at least for our family, that we've been locked up. I mean, we've gone out a couple times, gone to the grocery store to get the things we need, but it pretty much been locked down like most of you guys. It struck me that the Israelites wandered in the desert for 40 days, 40 years. Whew, man. And they didn't know what was going on. They had to trust God. They had to trust Him with providing food, providing shelter, providing direction. With the pillar of fire and the cloud. That's kind of where we're at in this time. Is we don't really, especially as a new church, we don't know exactly where we're going. We don't know what life is going to look like on the outside of this for a church and as a country and as people. We don't know if life will ever go back to what normal was. We've developed this new term, the new normal. And is that something that is going to stick around just during this quarantine, or is that going to be after? And I think the Israelites had to deal with that too. What was their new normal? For how many hundreds of years they were in Egypt? They didn't like it. They were slaves. They had to work. But it was comfortable because that was their normal. And then Moses came and through the power of God was able to take them out of Egypt and into this promised land that they were supposed to be conquering and be finding and be exploring. And for 40 years they just wandered around, didn't know what was going to happen. And that kind of feels, again, like what we're dealing with. We don't know what that's going to look like. But God has a plan. It may sound like a cliche, and it may just be something, as Christians or as pastors or as ministers or whatever you want to qualify it, are supposed to say. But God really does have a plan. We don't know what that looks like sometimes. We trust Him. We believe that He knows what He's doing. We believe that He has a direction for us as Christians, as people, as a church family. But we just have to take it day by day, take it one step at a time. There was times where the Israelites got frustrated. Moses, their leader, got frustrated and yelled at them and broke things and hit things. And I'm sure there's been plenty of times where those of us that are locked up have lost our temper. I know I've gotten frustrated plenty of times. For those of you who don't know, I have 4 wonderful children, 3 of which are living at home, and they're all girls that live here, and my wife and the dog. And we finally got a puppy a few months ago that's a boy, so I had some offset to that estrogen that's in my house. And it's not easy being locked up and very, very energetic young ladies that I have in my house. But we still just have to keep focused. We have to stay on the course and trust God that He's got a plan, that He'll bring us out of this. So, again, I know I'm not as polished as some of the people you'll watch, but I promise we'll do our best to get better. Again, just really wanted to come on and introduce ourselves and kind of lay out the new plan. And either, again, introduce you to or reintroduce you to Christ Family Christian Church. So be watching out for some of the videos. If there's anything we can do, anything we can pray for you about, please find us on Facebook or Instagram. Visit our website. Get a message to us. We'd be happy to pray with you, pray for you, and let us know how you're doing. All right, you guys have a great night, and we'll talk to you later.